What's good, YouTube? STORMYBMAN, and I'm back with another video editorial. Before we get started, I'd like to say shout out to the LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community, new media, and liberated perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. The title of this editorial is JAiMIE MUNGUIA, Food of the Gods. With a record of 35-0, 28 KOs, the young 23-year-old JAiMIE MUNGUIA has just moved up from 154 pounds, where he was the WBO champion, to 160, where he is also campaigning with Golden Boy Promotions for the WBO title there. Since winning his first championship over Saddam Ali in May of 2018, MUNGUIA had 6 title defenses against the likes of Liam Smith, Brandon Cook, Takashi Inoue, Dennis Hogan, and Patrick Alate. This is something that he prided himself on. However, in several of those title defenses, with the exception of his stellar win over Saddam Ali, who was a much smaller man, MUNGUIA showed vulnerabilities, especially at the championship level, and they opted to stay away from the cream and class of the division, and they fought second and third tier fighters in his title defenses. But since it was very difficult for him to make the weight, he has now moved up to 160. And this is where food of the gods comes into play, because if he thought at 154 that there were wolves chomping at his heels, he is definitely being surrounded by a sea of sharks at 160. This is why I feel that not only would he be food for the gods of that division, he would also be taking a step back in his development, because he is not on par with those champions. Now, this is where my idea comes in here. I believe that for MUNGUIA, who is, as I said, only 23, he's moving up to 160 as a stopover, with the likes of Billy Joe Saunders, Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo, even Eubank Jr. He would be food for these gentlemen. He's not going to hang around there. He's going to move on up again to 168. There he will begin to settle in, and his frame, size, and youthfulness, he can grow into a true 168, potentially 175 pound fighter. That's why I believe 160 is only a stop off. He'll get some experience there, fight some quality contenders, and he'll move on. This is something that we've seen a few fighters do, and if he's able to snatch that WBO title while he's at 160, he'll do so. But he is not there to campaign against those gentlemen that I've named. The plan is for the ethnicity to come into play, nationalism to come into play, with the likes of Canelo bouncing around from one weight class to another. He already is a franchise champion, but MUNGUIA will have the Latin fan base and the economic empowerment that they bring in supporting their fighters. So they're going to keep him safe. They're not going to feed him to the gods at 160. However, upsets do happen. O'Sullivan managed to tag him with a tremendous right hand that, had it happened in the middle of the round, things would have come tumbling down for MUNGUIA. De La Hoya and Hopkins look scared straight. Let me know what you think about this idea about him using 160 as a stop-off. Leave comments and let's discuss. That's it for what I have at this time. This is Stormy B-Man. Until we speak again, peace.